Alright, hey guys, remember it's TCG back in the video, and with this video we're bringing a dual rewind. So this is just kind of a dual replay that I want to show you guys that highlights the power and the weaknesses of this 60 card Infernoid build, as well as showing you like just how I can make mistakes but still recover from it. And yeah, just letting you guys know this build is slightly different. I did have Sajet in this build and I don't have it in my final build, but yeah, that's pretty much the only difference that you're going to see here. But let's just get started. So here he's starting first, which is pretty ideal for this deck. You want to be going second here, and this is against Predaplant Branded. I don't think I forgot this. I think I forgot to say, but it should be in the thumbnail. And yeah, you can just see here he's gonna set up his. This is kind of the usual with the new Predaplant cards. This is the perfect combo that people are able to establish. It just lets you fusion summon pretty easily. And then here we're gonna see him summon the new Predaplant Ambulo. Okay, he's going to use the Predaplant, the little Mantis one, to search the card out. Okay, we're going to see him use Predapractice here in order to get Scorpio. Use Scorpio here, kind of the standard play. It's very famous for just being in order to get a rank 3 Xyz. But now we're seeing Ambulo's effect go off here. He's going to get his Pendulum Monster, and you can see he's setting up a pretty decent board. You can see this is the actual branded portion of the deck. He's getting Mirror Jade out here. Which is really annoying, and you're going to see how annoying it's going to be during my turn. So here I'm going to use Terraform that I just drew, just to see if he has an Ash or anything. Obviously he doesn't. I realized afterwards that he drew the card that's in his hand, but I got Terraform here. So here I used Lightning Storm. I kind of made a mistake there. I should have definitely popped the back row. I realized after, like, oh yeah, the monsters are in defense. So that was my mistake there, but that's fine. I was like, okay, I can still recover from this. So there you go, he's searching some more cards out. Using Layer of Darkness, use Decatron's effect to get Seismist. So the reason I got Seismist was that so that I can attack, and then after I attack, I can proceed to banish a card on the field. But really, I was just trying to bait the Mirror Jade to actually use his effect here, which I was totally fine with. I'm like, okay, he's going to use that. This is a great chance to use my effect to actually tribute the Mirror Jade and then get rid of the Albion, because Albion's effect would have activated if he was in the grave during the end phase. So I definitely didn't want to deal with that. So I got rid of that. And Mirror Jade is so annoying here because I got rid of Mirror Jade, he's actually able to destroy all my monsters during my end phase, which is extremely annoying to deal with. I decided to banish one card here in order to pop one of the Pendulum Zones. I just thought that that was the best one to get out. Here I got one token, doesn't matter, I lose it all. So you can see this is kind of the weakness of the deck. If you don't draw like your Reasoning, your Monster Gates, it's going to be pretty difficult for me to recover here. You can see I have like pretty much no fuel, but thankfully the deck is filled with a lot of fuel. So now they're going to do the Verdant Anaconda combo. This is kind of standard in order to get DPE. So this looks kind of bad, he's popping everything on my board. He's going to hit me for a lot here. And I'm totally okay with it. I mean, I have a lot of cards in my deck that do allow me to continue playing, and I just drew one of them. Reasoning would have been a great Reasoning's a great option here that I got, but if I got Monster Gate, I still would have been able to use it with Layer of Darkness. Even if I would have gotten any of my draw cards, that would have helped me go into it. So you have a lot of cards that help you actually get to these cards. Left Arm Offering as well would have worked. So here I'm using Reasoning. And he called level 1. He is definitely familiar with Infernoids, which is fine. You can see that I'm still going to be able to mill a lot of cards. That's why you only want to run the 2 Dectrons, as I explained in the deck profile video. And not only are these, the great thing about having Fairy Tale Snow is that these cards, even the spells and traps that are being discarded or being milled, they're still useful, just because I'm able to use them as fuel for my Fairy Tale Snow. Yeah, and you're going to see that I'm actually going to be able to exploit that a little bit. So here, still milling. You can see I have quite a bit of fuel, quite a bit of Infernoids there. Yeah, I'm just gonna let it keep milling. There's Decatron. Here I use Fairy Tale Snow in order to flip the DPE. Obviously, this will trigger some sort of reaction. So I was like, okay, that's fine. Just get that response. I just wanted to get rid of that. Use my Anuncio here, wipe the board. And now I have a Anuncio on the board with Layer of Darkness. So if he chooses to get a monster out, and he chooses to activate a spell during that, I'll be able to actually sacrifice it. It's definitely debatable whether or not this was the right play here. I definitely could have been able to get Sajet just so that I can tribute one of my opponent's monsters, but I decided not to do that just because I felt that Anunsu was kind of going to go down anyways because of DPE. So I decided instead just to wipe the board. So here DP is back. He's going to do his old Albus thing. He's going to fuse using my monster. Get Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. So here you can see he's actually going to be able to finish me, and this would have been the end. But thankfully we have Fairy Tail Snow. So we're going to use Fairy Tail Snow here. Flip that. Obviously he's going to destroy it. That's fine with me. He's going to use his effect here, and this is the great thing about Fairy Tail Snow, is that it's not once per turn at all. So just as long as you have more fuel, which you can see here, we have a lot of fuel, I can just get my another Fairy Tail, or my Fairy Tail Snow out here, and then flip the Starving Venom. And then he can't attack because of the Denier has a lower attack. So I'm going to give him a token because I did tribute during his turn, which is fine. Left arm offering here is dead because I don't have other cards in my hand. So it's just going to be up to what I have in my grave, but thankfully it's pretty stacked. And I do have my Fairy Tail Snow as well. So here I have Sajet, the Sajet that I'm not running anymore. The only reason I was running Sajet here is because I was debating running the Void Feast. So either way, the Sajet was just replaced with another copy of another bigger Infernoid here. Okay, so I'm going to use Dark. So the reason I chose Dark here is because he's running a lot of Dark monsters. He has a Link 2 Dark right there that can make it super easy to Link climb. So I am going to do just that. Get my Access Go Talker here. And then I am just going to attack here for game. So you can see pretty solid way to just recover there. You can see if you just have one card, if you just draw the Reasoning, the Monster Gate, then you're able to do so much. But if you draw multiple copies of those cards, being able to exploit that is very powerful. And I think the 60 card build is really good, pretty consistent. And but you can also see the weaknesses of the deck, as in you rely on these spells a lot. But that's why you have Left Arm Offering in order to search them out, Pot of Extravagance to search it out, or to draw into it, and then Pot of Prosperity in order to actually search it or go deeper in your deck. But yeah, I hope this dual rewind kind of helps you guys learn the deck. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.